she just wouldn't listen to me, you know. I tried to tell her I love you. I thought we were good, you know. We get home, sit on the patio. It was bad, yeah. So all over with now. I had her. What the f*** he done? Huh? I lost it tonight, didn't I?
It's slightly before 1 a.m. as officers of the St. Cloud Police Department respond to a residence. They have reports of shots fired, and upon arrival, they would find a man standing outside the home ready to be arrested. The man's name is Timothy Hyder, and he tells the detectives that the handgun is on the kitchen counter. Further investigation of the scene would reveal a woman seated outside on the back patio. The woman had sustained a gunshot wound to the head, and though first aid was rendered, the woman would ultimately die due to her injuries. As the police take Timothy down to the station, the police want to know about the background of this incident. Fortunately for the detectives, there is a whole lot more that Timothy is going to share with the police.
Oh.
Good evening, team. My name is Detective Torrance. This is Detective Don, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so the time is 3:55 a.m. on December 1st. Okay, Tim, could you spell out your first name for me?
Timothy.
Timothy.
Yep. Last name's Hyder, H-Y-D-E-R.
H-Y-D-R?
H-Y-D-E-R.
D-E-R.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a middle name?
Gordon.
Gordon.
Yep.
What's your date of birth, Tim? All right, Tim. So before I do get into any questions, there's something I'm gonna have to read you. It's formalities and things we do, okay?
Right.
Okay.
The rights, they're read.
Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. By having these rights, and when do you wish to talk to me?
I'll talk.
Okay.
And let me just say, Tim, we appreciate that.
Okay. So Tim, let's start with, can you kind of describe your relationship with Dawn?
Yeah. 3.5 years. Engaged, supposed to get married.
You said engaged?
Do I?
I'm sorry, you said engaged?
We were engaged, yes.
And throughout this relationship with her, you guys lived here off of Westerson the whole time?
No. I was off of, where me and my ex had a house over there on 10th Street.
10th Street?
10th Street, yes.
Okay. Could you describe just kind of how your guys' relationship is? Were you guys honeymoon phase or?
It's been a little bit rocky here.
Okay.
You know, and then tonight was just bad. Well, now it's morning now, but earlier today it was bad. And just this week, you know, I work for the school board and I had the week off and everything and just, I don't know, just, you know.
So you're saying that it got bad today. Can you kind of go into details a little bit as to what went bad?
Just like, she was just like mad at me we went over to somebody's house for the Florida State game and she just rode my ass hard about, you know, things that's been going on and she just thought it was bad, you know, and I'm like, I love you. And I just told her, I said, what is going on? Why are you so riding my ass, you know, and everything, you know?
Did she any explanation for it? Do you know why?
She just thought that I was just, you know, being the person that I'm being. And, you know, she had just told somebody, her ex-mother-in-law that's back in the area that earlier, you know, I'm a good dude. I'm a great guy, you know, and her girls love me and, you know, she loves me and that we're going to be, you know, getting married and do all this stuff. And it was just like, today was just like bad, you know. That's like, You know, I don't know if she's upset because I had the week off and she didn't, or something. You know, or just different things. You know.
Did it start where you guys were at the party for the game? Or
No, it was before that. You know, the day before. You know.
okay, the day before.
Yeah, and I was just like, you know,
Okay.
and just, you know, struck me a few times. She punched me a few times, and just, you know, different things. You know, shoved me. You know, and throwing the patio furniture and stuff again. You know, and it's like, I don't understand. You know,
Yeah.
alcohol involved, of course. You know, different things. You know,
And this was all earlier yesterday, like before the game, or the day before?
the day before. Yeah.
Okay. Can you kind of go through what happened when you guys got home?
So we got home, and before that, at the house we was at, she was like, I'm going to give you the ring, and I'm going to just tell you right now, when we get in the car, you can have the ring. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. We're not getting married. But I go back in the house over there where I'm at, and we're loving on each other and everything. And she goes, oh, isn't it amazing how I can show you how I can be false to the people and everything? And I'm like, no, I thought we were good, you know. We get home, sit on the patio. It was bad. It was real bad, you know what I'm saying?
Can
you elaborate on that?
Can you go into a little detail?
Well, you know, I tried to talk to her. We're drinking, you know. I tried to talk to her, and she says, you know, I'm not marrying you. I'm done this time. You're bullshit. You're all your bullshit. And, you know, she started, you know, shoving me and hitting me and throwing the patio furniture into the yard and everything. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
As we head to our first commercial break, I have to agree, that sounds like it was pretty bad. But what happened to cause a handgun to be left on the counter and him sitting at the front door waiting for the police? We'll find out more when we get back.
And she just wouldn't listen to me, you know? I tried to tell her I love you. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to marry you. We're going to continue. Supposed to get married in April. And I don't understand, you know? But she didn't want to listen to me, you know? She didn't want to hear that I still loved her, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you guys are arguing outside on the patio. What happens next?
I was just done.
Done with what?
I just had enough. You know, I just told her, you know, are you sure that's your final answer? You want to tell me we're not getting married? And that was it.
Okay.
I had enough. I had enough. You know, my ex-wife, you know,
Mm-hmm.
February this year, we were done. Dawn was great. She got me through that and everything. But I'm like, I'm just had enough with women. They have mentally fucked me up. I've had enough with women. They have pissed me off, mentally fucked me up.
Okay. And after you told her that you were done, you know what? Can you elaborate what happened after that?
I just pissed off. I was done, you know? I asked her, I said, are you sure or you're done, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, yeah, I'm done. And that was it. I'm done.
Okay. So what happens next? Like, do you go inside?
Yeah, I went inside.
Okay. What'd you do when you went inside?
When I went inside tonight, yeah, I did. I went. I was done.
Okay. What'd you do when you came back inside?
It was over. I had enough.
Okay.
I told her. And I asked her, and she tried to get me back. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet. Come back, come back. You're not sleeping in our bed tonight. You're not sleeping, well, her bed, my bed. You're not sleeping in my bed tonight. And I said, okay.
Okay, did you ever come back outside?
Yeah, we came back out, you know.
What happened when you came back outside?
More shoving and just mad at me, you know, pissed off, you know.
Okay.
And I was just like, fine, you don't want to get married, you don't want to get married, you know. There's always some more to talk about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when you went back inside and then came back out, you said that there was more shoving, right? She doesn't want to get married with you, and you're saying, hey, all right,
She's done with me.
She's done with me, and I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Gave me the engagement ring.
Okay.
I had it in my pocket. And, you know, the officers took everything out of my pockets and everything.
Okay, ladies, I got a question for you. Obviously, I'm not blaming the victim for what happened. So I just want to make that clear. This is not blaming the victim, but the scenario is what I want to talk about. Is there a good way to break up with a guy? And, you know, because understand, she gave him back the engagement ring, but she didn't leave the house. You know, she gave him back the engagement ring and she's like, I ain't sleeping in the bed with you. I'm done with you. But she's sitting right there in the house with him. Should she have left and maybe left the engagement ring on the counter with a note, or maybe called him and said it's over? Should she do this in person? I'm just asking.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, whatever, you know.
Okay. Now, when you went back inside, where did you go?
Well, I tried to go upstairs and go to bed on the couch,
Okay.
you know, but she kept calling me back out, you know.
Okay.
She said, oh, I'm not done with you yet. Come back out, you know.
Okay. And then what happened?
That was it. She didn't want to talk no more.
Okay. But what happened after that?
I was done.
I know. You told me.
I was done.
You told me that you were done.
Yeah.
How did your guys' argument end? How did the resolution for it?
We're not bullshitting nobody here. You know how it ended.
You know, but there's always two sides to a
I know.
debate.
I know. Y'all want me to confess. I know you do. I know.
Well, we spoke time.
We weren't there.
Exactly.
We weren't there. And right now, you're the only person that knows what happened, because the other person is no longer here.
Yeah. I've never wanted this to end this way.
You know,
I can tell just by your body language that
I know. I know.
you're remorseful.
Well, I should be in tears. I should be fucking in tears. It's late night. It's fucking late right now. I got an 82-year-old mother that lives with me. I got a 16-year-old son that's living or staying the night. You guys already know.
Spending the night somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, she's got two daughters that I call my daughters. Two dogs. Yeah.
And listen, Tim, look. And Tim, look at me for a second, okay? We're not here to judge you in any way.
I know you're not. I know.
And we're not here.
I watch these fucking shows on.
Listen.
You know, me and her. You know the 285 channel. Me and her watch that shit all the fucking time. I'm living it fucking right now.
As we head to our last commercial break, I don't know which one of these did you hear more often, whether Walmart's involved in one of these videos or somebody watches police interrogation videos and then commits crimes. It's the craziest thing to me. I don't understand it. We'll be right back.
We're not here to judge you in any way, like I was saying, okay? And right now, we're not talking to you, and we're not looking at you as a criminal.
I know you guys. I know you
Okay.
guys are doing your job.
I'm looking, and we're looking at somebody who just made a mistake. Okay. That's how we're looking at you right now.
You need a confession.
We just need to know exactly what happened. Okay?
Like I said,
Okay.
I love her. So it's a fucking open back. That's a fucking problem. Now when you do that,
But
at that point,
you can always.
you guys deal with this shit all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could fucking take it back. Truth.
I believe him.
We believe you.
You know?
And like I said, we're looking at somebody who just made a mistake. Okay? And all we need to know is exactly, what happened. How it happened. Because right now we have a lot of things unanswered.
Oh, I know you do.
You know?
I know you do.
And we need to, and obviously we have to know the details. You know?
And now's the time to get everything out on the table, right? So you've got kids, so they're going to end up seeing potential resolutions of what happened, and they're going to see how you ended up resolving this, and that's how they're going to view you for the rest of your life, right? So, and I can tell you're remorseful right now.
I think you guys already know.
We don't.
I know what you need. You need me to go ahead and tell you. I know.
Well,
I need to know exactly what happened.
There's obviously details that are being left out of what you're saying, and there's more to it, and that's just what we're trying to get at. We just want to know your side of the story as detailed as possible as to what happened.
I'm so, you know, I just don't even want to talk anymore. You know what I'm saying? I know what you guys are looking for. I just don't want to talk about it no more. I just can't believe, you know?
I understand, Tim.
Do you want some water? I can get you some water.
Well, my hands still numb from the handcuffs, and yeah, I need to take a piss. I need to drink some water, but I mean, if I could have some water, that'd be.
Look, I can get you some water. I can let you use the bathroom. Well, I'll be straightforward. We're not going to be able to wash your hands after you use the bathroom, but I can get you water.
I don't need to wash my hands.
So you want me to get you some water right now, and then we'll try and let you use the restroom?
Please.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm 57 years old. Got 2 retirement. Oh, well, I'm drawing 1 retirement, you know.
Okay.
I got 24 years with the school board.
Which one?
Silla County.
Osceola County?
Maintenance, yeah.
Okay.
I'm born and raised here. So is she. It's like a nightmare that's never going to go away.
Oh, we all make mistakes, Tim.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to know right from wrong. You can't cross a fine line. That's the problem right there. My dad died in 2021. And I told my dad I'll take care of Mom for the rest of her life. She's 82 now, you know. I'm her only son. I'm the only child she's got. So I told you guys, I'm a man.
Yeah.
You guys are men, right? I'm a man. I'm not gonna fucking dilly-dally no more. Just told you about my dad dying in 2021, right? That's the that's the 357 he bought me when I was a young man.
Mm.
Yeah. I went upstairs and got the 357. I was on the patio. I looked at her one more time. I said, "You're not going to marry me?" And she let me have it one more time, hardcore. Yeah. I went back outside. I talked to her. "You're not going to marry me?" Yeah. Jenna, her baby girl, my baby girl too, 3.5 years, you know. We've had some ups and downs. We've had some good times, you know. We've had some, we're supposed to get married. And here this week, it just went really fucking sideways, you know, and fucking went stupid and ignorant, you know, and it went bad. And it's like, just go upstairs and walk away, you know, or just do whatever you need to do. But my head has been up from 15 years with my ex. And I have seen signs in her sometimes that bring out my ex. And it's like, don't do it. And we both, alcohol don't make things better, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's like, tonight. And she's just right here. And I'm not engaging. And I'm just like, stop. Please stop. Please quit fucking coming at me. And I swear to God, I should have not. You know. Oh my God.
Tim, that was the hardest part. Okay? Thank you for being honest. I have to ask you this, okay?
I thought you guys went in there and took it already. But,
No?
oh, okay.
That's why we're here. We're trying to get all the details. Okay? And I'm glad that your son isn't there. Because we wouldn't want anybody to go in there and try to retrieve a handgun. It's dangerous. Okay?
And
I put it back in the hole.
holster. Okay.
And we've talked to your mom. She's unsure of what happened, but we're trying to help her out as much as we can too. We've got a victim's advocate that she's there helping her with every step of the way forward too.
Appreciate everything.
So we're just taking care of her.
Like y'all can already look at my record of everything. I'm born and raised here. I'm a good dude.
Amen.
She's the y'all know Kissel back forward.
Mm-hmm.
She's all them people, man. She's the insurance agent, you know. I heard childhood. Oh, one day you'll be locked up, you know. Yeah, here it is, 57 years old. If you guys, you know, we're supposed to get married in April. If it wasn't going to work out, fucked, you know. No, don't. I didn't even think about that tonight. you know, alcohol, you know,
Yeah.
you know, right in my fucking face all this week, you know. I mean, you know, everything's expensive, you know, piling up bills, you know, different things.
Yeah.
You know,
You said you work for the school board?
School board, yeah.
24 years.
Yeah. What do you do? What's your position?
Maintenance. I do fencing, like chain link fence and stuff. Or all
From
oversign duties, yeah, every fucking thing, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And like I said, I've been scarred with my son's mother. And I was really and truly looking forward to happiness like everybody is. And we've had that. We've had that. We knew each other from 35 years ago. And there's been some spots there and some times there. And I'm just like, I can't fucking keep taking shit.
Yeah.
When I honestly think I'm a great guy, right? I'm really a good guy,
Yeah,
right?
you can tell. Yeah.
And,
Just
you know, it just, but I'm not making excuses, okay?
Mhm.
I'm going to be a man, like I said earlier to you, which I don't have no marks because, you know, she ain't going to leave. She didn't leave no marks. Shoving you, telling you. No, I'm not marrying you. I'm not marrying you. You know. It went down at the party over there, you know. And a buddy of ours brought a little gal over. And I said to her and the other gals, why don't you bring her into the girl group? Obviously, she thought I was saying that, oh, I didn't do my job. I said, I never said it wasn't you. I just said, you and the other 3 gals, bring her in the girl group. And she just like lost her shit. I don't know if she thought maybe me and the girl were flirting. I don't know, but it was just like, are you kidding me right now? You know? What are you saying? I didn't say anything like that. I just said, why don't y'all bring her into the girl group? Why are you more worried about her than your own soon-to-be wife in your face? Oh my God.
Y'all were drinking over there too?
Oh yeah,
What were y'all drinking?
beer, just beer.
Okay.
She likes the Meg Ultra lime, and I drink Natty Light. I drink Natty Light. Yeah. Watched my Miami Hurricanes screw that up earlier today.
They still got a chance, maybe.
They might. But she's a Gator fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a Florida State fan, so.
Yeah.
They were winning. They were winning, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is you know, I hate to say it, but demons, you know. I'm sitting here with y'all now. I'm going, demons. I guess I don't want to believe it, but I've been having a lot of demons for a long time. And she would even say that you still got a lot of demons to work out. No, I'm in a great place in my life, you know.
What do you mean that's like a reference to? Just like,
Scars.
yeah, like
Just different things, like
stuff
when I
you
think of me and her were so good,
Mhm.
and I would just see my ex again, you know.
Demons? Or does he just think with the wrong head? It sounds like to me he thinks with the wrong head.
A lot of, yeah, a lot of demons still, you know.
Trauma.
Yeah,
That way with everybody.
a lot of demons, trauma, yeah, different things. Which, can you walk away? You should, yeah. Or just, like I said tonight, I should have just went to bed. And when she said, well, you're not sleeping in my bed, it's supposed to be our bed, I should have just went up there and laid on the couch and slept it off. We could talk about it the next day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got their triggers.
You say trigger, yeah, trigger.
Things that sets them off.
I know. And it's the craziest thing because, well, we like Yellowstone, and we lay in bed and watch that Fear Thy Neighbor, you know, the 285 channel with all the crazy shit, you know, monsters, right, different things, yeah. And I hate to say it, it's fucked up to say, you know what, monsters show two different sides, right? But I'm not I don't. And my God, the baby girl was there tonight, you know, Jenna. I'm out there waiting for you guys to come get me. And she's just like at the top of her fucking lungs.
Did you say anything to her?
When she came downstairs, yeah, I just told her call 911. Then I looked at my mom when she came out. The two of them were just, you know. And I seen them load her in the ambulance. I'm like, God damn.
Tim, are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed.
But my dad was left-handed. Yeah, he was a southpaw. I started off with southpaw when I was in kindergarten, but they switched me to right-handed.
Yeah.
I'm just as strong in my left as I am my right, though. Now, like I said, I could have asked for a public defender.
Yeah, Tim, you could have. And once again, we want to thank you for not doing that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, look, and down the road, your son's going to realize that that's what you did. You manned up, right? Potentially, you know, down the road, that might stick with him too, you know?
Yeah, but guess what? I'm done. Life without parole, you know? I know you guys go out there and put your lives on the line every fucking day too, you know? I got a lot of friends in law enforcement. Like I said, I'm born and raised here. A lot of them have already retired from the sheriff's department and stuff that I grew up with, you know?
Did you have your cell phone on you, or you left it at the house too?
I didn't have my cell phone. It was at the house.
It's at the house. Do you remember where you left it at?
It was probably either out there on the
Patio
or on that center island.
Center Island's phone. And what type of cell phone? Is it?
It's Android.
Is it Android?
Mhm.
Samsung?
Samsung.
It's a Samsung, okay. Yeah.
Do you keep your 357 in a safe or anything? No.
Don't have to worry about anybody getting into it but me.
Where do you keep it?
In our closet upstairs.
Any other guns or anything like that up there?
Like I said, my dad bought me that. There's a 44 Magnum up there. When it was Dan and Wesson, before Smith and Wesson.
Wow.
And then there's also, it's,
Goes back.
unfortunately, that's probably not going to go passed down to my son now.
Now, I think Timothy probably had a great point, as he said many times during his interview that his gun was purchased for him by his father. If Timothy really wanted to keep the gun in the family, he probably should have only used his gun on the range instead of taking out his girlfriend, because she seemed to have been tired of him sleeping with his demons. Now, there is one controversial element to this case. Timothy was convicted of first-degree murder for the shooting of his fiancé. The question is, should this have been a crime of passion? Or do you feel there was enough planning and forethought involved for this to be considered premeditated? Let me know what you think down below. Also, don't forget to find my wife's channel down in the pinned comment so you can catch new episodes from her channel, They Caught Me Too. And we'll see you kind folks again soon, right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time.